Hi, this is Daniel Stotz. I'm doing my informative speech. So, yep, here's my audience. Two of them. And then him. Here. Okay, might remember in my last speech I talked about my cancer that I had. I want to tell you a little bit about that. My doctor in Minnesota at the Mayo Hospital, Dr. Kumar, he told me that my cancer is rare and that it's like an old man's cancer. And so I'm pretty much the youngest person in the United States to ever have it. And Leanne E. Lucia of the Liddy Shriver Sarcoma Initiative says that it can grow into muscle fat or even bone. And it's mostly common like on your stomach, kind of like mine was. And then it can also be found in your arms, on your head, or in your neck. And it also has a really big tendency to recur in the same spot after it's been removed. And it has like a 5% spread possibility. And on mine, my little tumor that I had, it was about that big. It wasn't that big, it was like a scallop size, and it was like reddish and kind of brownish and just really gross. And there's only about 1,000 cases in the US each year, so it's really uncommon. Some of the risk factors of DFSP is it's kind of not really clear on what happens, and it's not even a hereditary condition. It just kind of pops up out of nowhere. Some of the signs and symptoms are it's like a slightly raged passive skin that's really rubbery and gross to the touch. And the colors can be like a violet or a reddish brown skin color. And it's diagnosed from kind of like in the later stages of the cancer, when it starts to really grow fast. That's when they can finally tell that it's what it's going to be. And if this sort of cancer is suspected, you can do it with a biopsy and it has to be examined under a microscope. It's treated by a dermatologist, but in more severe cases, you have to have like a dermatologist or a pathologist or an oncologist, or you have to go through radiation, or if it's really bad, you have to go through chemo. And kind of like me, I had to go to a plastic surgeon because after my 5th surgery, they said I was going to need a skin graft and all this stuff that didn't really need to be happening. Kind of the prognosis for it has a 98% cure rate, and I've been in remission for 3 years now. And when you get diagnosed with it, and after you get all of it done, all your tests done, it's pretty much go back to your hospital for three months. Every 3 months you have to go back and get tests. And then every 6 months, every 3 months for 2 years, you have to go back and get your tests done. And then you have to go back. If you're still clean after those 2 years, you have to go back every 6 months for 1 year. And after that 1 year, you're good for once a year forever until you die. But yeah, that's my speech. Okay, bye. Yeah.
I didn't know where you had the thing.